Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, KQ, KC, Boxing. Yes, sir. I'm still on the same subject, but I'm on the Shawn Porter subject now. Now, we all know that Shawn Porter is the new WBC welterweight champion of the world. Now, do I like it? No. Some people do, some people don't. The reason why I don't like it, this is me personally, KQKC. I don't like it because, number one, he doesn't box like a boxer. He didn't win the WBC by showing ring generalship. He didn't show a great jab. He did have good footwork, but I can't see him winning on points. Now, he was the most active as far as throwing 277 punches more than Garcia. But the rough tactics, the leading with the head butts, which was only about 2 or 3, which is very rare for him. Normally it's more. And I just don't think he's that type of a... See, how can I put this? To me, boxing is the sweet science, as they say. It takes talent to be a boxer. It takes talent to have great balance. It takes talent to be fast with your hands. It takes talent to be accurate with your punches. It takes talent to have ring IQ. And he didn't have none of those. But what he did have, he had aggressiveness. He knew how to lead with his head, then come with the punches. And I don't think that's finesse boxing. Sure, you do have some flashy fighters, but he's not flashy. His feints is very, very noticeable. Cause what he do? He's bam, bam, bam. Then he try to fake. You know? He throws rabbit shots. It's just that I'm not going to call him a dirty fighter because I don't think he knows how to fight no other way. And as I mentioned in my other videos, that he should have been corrected in the gym, and the referee should have penalized him early on in his career. But now it's so far gone that not only hardcore boxing fans, but the referees, I mean, everybody expect that type of fight from Shawn Porter. Now, a lot of guys don't want to fight Shawn Porter. It's not because they're scared. They just don't want to deal with the cuts and the headbutts. Now, a headbutt hurt, especially if you have scar tissue already gone. Then you get cut by a headbutt, then you can lose the fight. Especially if you're out the 4th round. And you know after the 4th round what it is? It becomes what? Official. And therefore, I don't like that style of fighting. But congratulations to him for winning the WBC. You know, I'm not a biased channel. But I will tell you this. You know, I really don't agree with that style of fighting. That's just my personal opinion. Now, you have people like 78 Sports. He agreed that, hey, Shawn Porter fights like that, you have to figure out a way to stop him. Well, I don't agree with that notion, because that's not fighting. That's street fighting. That's like football, like Danny Garcia says. Only thing missing is he doesn't knock you down. He tackle you. He did Danny Garcia like that Saturday night. But he doesn't take you down to the ground purposely. That's the only thing missing. And you shouldn't have to defend somebody coming in with their head like that. I mean, it's just certain tactics. Yeah, you can use a lot of tactics, but it won't be illegal. You could throw your elbow up and knock him in the head with your elbow. You could drop kick his ass. I mean, but it won't be illegal. So that's how I feel about that, number one. Now, number two, he won the WBC welterweight belt. And now, as I mentioned in one of my videos again, you ain't gonna be able to tell him shit. And he already started. It's called ducking. Yes, it's called duck, duck, goose. I'm it. I'm the shit. I'm the big kahuna. That's why Errol Spence said what he said at the post press conference. When he said, hey, you better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son. I'm telling you, you better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son. He was doing one of Keith Thurman's quote. And you know what? He's starting already. Now, I don't want to hear about that friendship shit. I don't want to hear about we've been knowing each other since the amateurs and all that bullshit. We heard enough of that during the pre-fight festivities, especially from the Porters. For some reason, they live in the amateur past. We're not talking about that anymore. We talk about the best fighting the best. They allow Errol Spence to get in the ring and try to promote and make a fight. But now he mentioned that the fight with him and Errol will not take place very soon. It will be very hard to make the fight, as he might say. But that's a lie. And I don't care if Shawn Porter or his daddy say something about this video, if they even hear it, because I'm a new channel, so they might not even hear it. If they do, I don't give a shit, because number one, he said, and quote unquote, if I win that WBC green belt, the most prestigious belt in the world, the one I always wanted, better than the IBF. No disrespect to the other governing bodies, but it's something about that green. That's why I wear green all the time. But if I do win, my next fight will be with Errol Spence. Now, I mean, not even 2 days later, he's ducking. He's ducking very, very hard now. And it'll get even tougher. Now, what Earl have to do is just stay busy and keep the pressure on. And we, as boxing channels, we're going to have to keep the pressure on. Al Heyman, we have to, every chance we get, put the pressure on Lou DiBella and Shawn. When are you going to fight Errol Spence? Now, I did tell my followers I would get back to them to find out what the eliminator was with Ugas. Now, Ugas will be the mandatory of Shawn Porter. But now follow this now. But since Keith Thurman is back and he is a champion, not at that, of course not a WBC champion, but they call it Inferno champion. I forgot what it is, but he get first dibs. So pretty much it's going to be a Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter part 2. That's what it's going to be, if that comes to fruition. But you guys will be the mandatory to Shawn Porter. So that what that was. And like I said, I'm expecting great things from this guy, you guys. You know, he's coming up and he's looking good. You know, he's coached by one of the great Cuban coaches around. And we're talking about a great coach that had coached Bartholomew, his brother, and had great affiliations with Casamayor. So, you guys is a very technical fighter. He's a very great fighter, actually. He doesn't really buy into that Cuban style fighting. You know, he has spent time on the Cuban boxing farm, but he still don't buy into that type of fighting. And we all know what type of Cuban style fighting we're talking about. Now, Shawn Porter might not fight him. See, Shawn Porter going to be one of them champions, just like Keith Thurman. You know, get a belt, hold on to it, won't fight for another while. You know, might take on a bum, get it, you know, to win his belt back, and you know, pretty much buy his time. What he's doing is he's wishing, and probably him and his father got their heads together praying that Errol Spence move up to middleweight, which I predicted in a couple years, but it might be sooner now. Because if he can't get a fight with Shawn Porter, like he said, he'll take Mikey Garcia until Shawn Porter rests up. But Shawn Porter ain't gonna never rest up. Why? Because first of all, I'm gonna be on him. The LDBC definitely gonna be on his ass. And hopefully, if the public do their job, and if he a fan-friendly fighter, like Errol Spence is, they want to see it. Now, PBC got enough cash now to just put on any fight they want to put on at any time and anywhere. Even though the Barclay in Brooklyn, New York is the official PBC fight hub. That is the official. That is very official. So, therefore, now, the ball is definitely in Shawn Porter fucking court. Now, what he's going to do with it, I don't know. But, unlike most channels, you know, you don't like fighters that do all that fucking ducking, man. Damn. You know, I mean, you know, you work hard, you won the belt, great. You want to rest up, fine, no problem. But you got to get back in there and defend your belt. Defend why you are champion. Defend how you won that belt. Continue on defending that belt. I mean, Deontay Wilder, he does it. He fight his mandatories. No doubt about it. And more. It just, they happen to always be fucked up off that shit. So, and here, Anthony Joshua, he's fighting his mandatory bomb. But anyway, he getting 10 million when he could have got 50 million, but that's a different video. But here we go. Here we go. But you know what? It wouldn't matter if Danny Garcia would have won. It would have been the same thing. And you know what? Everyone predicted this shit. That's the funny thing about it. Everyone predicted that this was going to happen. Now, everybody had high hopes when he jumped into the ring, Errol Spence did, and say, hey, let's make this fight, let's get it on. I'm the best welterweight, and Shawn said, okay, well, it look like I'm scared, and everything, and hey, ain't no problem, we can get it on, and this and that. He was talking big shit. He just won a WBC title, so he's talking big shit. So, I'm going to tell you something. That was a lot of, like Errol Spence's motto, smoke and mirrors. That was Shawn Porter and Kenny Porter was doing. Smoke and mirrors. That's all it was. And you know what? And as a fan, as a hardcore boxing fan, as a fan that has a YouTube channel, KQKC boxing channel, I'm offended. Why I'm offended? I'm offended because what he's saying is, yes, I'm champion. Fuck the fans. I fight when I'm ready to fight. I fight who I want to fight. Fuck the fans. Who cares what fight they want to see? Who cares they want to see the best fighting the best? So, that's what offends me. Because when you do this ducking shit, basically that's what you're telling us. Right? If I'm wrong, please send me a comment. And as far as what I said earlier on my video about Terrence Crawford, and someone let me comment something about I sound dumb, well, fine, good, I'll be dumb. But it's the truth. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Go to another page. Because I'm going to say what I want to say, and you or nobody else can say I can't. If Crawford have a problem, tell him to call me and be a man. Don't call his lawyer, call me. And don't sit there in the back of the gym and get on a computer and tweet shit. Tweak it in my ear. Yes, I said it, and I say it again. Errol Spence is a better fighter, and always been a better fighter than Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is jealous of Errol Spence. He's jealous of his success. He's jealous of how the fans are more tuned into him than he is. Sure, he was top dog at 140, but now 147, he ain't shit. He haven't fought nobody. Errol was right. It's all smoke and mirrors. That should be his motto, smoke and mirrors. And he's on the wrong side of the street. Errol is right about that. All the champions are on the other side of the street. And why he never got in there with Pacquiao? Why? Because he was the third favorite. Pacquiao and Lomachenko was the top dogs. Now, Pacquiao is gone and suing Bob Arum ass. See, that's what I mean. If you go back to my videos, people, you'll understand what I mean. That's why Mikey Garcia left. That's why Floyd Mayweather left. That's why a couple other fighters left. Because Bob Arum takes on the Don King ways. He's the old man with the old ideas. He doesn't have any new ideas. He's not a Bob. He's not a Al Heyman. And Al Heyman looked after his fighters. He take care of his fighters. And that came out of your own promoter mouth, Terrence Crawford. Oh, This guy, he's paying his fighters enormous amount of money. In other words, he's telling your dumb ass that, oh, I'm not going to pay y'all like he paying y'all. But some people just don't get it. So, of course, Terence Crawford being where he come from, he just mosey on alone and signed the contract when he could have been getting more money across the street. But I said it, and anybody don't like it, hey, leave a comment. That's the only thing I can tell you. And getting back to my video, just had to answer one of these trolls, I call it. Now, again, if it's Al Heyman, I don't care if it's Sam Watson, I don't care if it's Kenny Porter, Shawn Porter. You know, we need to put pressure to see the fights we want to see. Now, the money is there now. Well, the money always been there, but the money is really, really there. You know, the zone, I don't have nothing to say about them. They pretty much out the picture now. But they there now. The money is there. The fights is there. They can put on a championship fight every week if they want. But I do like the new deal that they did. Why? Because up and coming fighters have the opportunity, free of charge, to showcase their styles, to showcase what they have, to show the world that, hey, I'm a good fighter. I have a good future ahead of me. I'm going to be the next generation fighter. See, this shit has eras. I grew up in the Floyd Mayweather era, at the end of Sugar Ray era. Believe it or not, Floyd Mayweather put the spotlight on the lower class weights. Before Floyd came in, everybody was going wild over the heavyweights. Then they fell off, and everybody started focusing on the lighter weights, the welterweights, the lightweights. And that's all due because of Floyd Mayweather. So, with that, we're going to figure this shit out. And we need to put the pressure on. And this when the LDBC need to get busy. And like they pumped up Deontay Wilder and put his profile up 60%. They need to do the same. Hell, print up a mug, print up a damn t-shirt that said, Shawn Porter, stop ducking. You know, like the Charlos did. You remember the Charlos fought Lubin? Lubin was running his mouth talking big shit, knowing he wasn't ready. The nigga couldn't even get up, he was knocked out so hard. And they had a t-shirt that said, keep running your mouth. Well, they should have a t-shirt that says, stop ducking. This is KC Boxing. If you like where this channel is going, please, I need your subscription. And also, hit the icon bell. You will be notified each and every time I upload a video. Remember, this is an unbiased channel, and I'm going to tell it like it is, like it or not. And if you do like it, hit the like button. Matter of fact, smack that shit if you like what I'm saying about Shawn Porter ducking already. And with that, like I always tell you, I'm going to see you on the next video. Peace and love.